Hello. So in our previous video, we were looking at basic commands in Stata, and we are continuing with that. If you've not watched the previous video, you can kindly go and watch it and know the first commands we talked about. So today we are continuing, and we'll start with the command list. So list, it is list as you hear it, as you understand it. We are listing. So how do we use it? We can say list. We want to list participants if their age is greater than 45. So we just say list if age is greater than 45. And they will give us participants with age greater than 45. As you can see here, now these are the patient's IDs. So we have this patient with ID 418 has age greater than 45. Then the next one is 417. So they list all of them for you. So we can also list if age is equal 45. Every time you use if and equal, remember to put two equal signs. One equal sign doesn't work. So the command should go, the command if goes with two equal signs. So we can list if age is equal to 45. So we want participants with age 45. And they'll bring for us those participants. So let's assume we have a categorical variable gender. We have females and males, and then we want to list the females. You can first tab your categorical variable. We talked about tab command yesterday. So if you didn't watch the previous video, kindly go and watch it. So you tap gender, and you're able to see the spelling. Sometimes the spelling, the word female started with small f. And then for you, when you're writing it in your command, you start with small f. The command will be invalid. So always keep up with the spellings of your variables in your commands. So we can list if gender is equal, and every time we are to put a word after equal sign, we put it in quotes. So equal female. So they will bring us all participants who are females. So we can also list if you can type the command, or you can come here to your history window and you just edit the same command as I am doing. I just come here to my history window. I taught about these windows. Check out the previous videos if you didn't watch that video. So the history window is keeping our commands. So if I am still using the command list, I just come here and tap and I edit this command. So list if gender is equal male. Oh, I can type it again, list. And remember, our commands are in small letter. If gender, remember gender should be of the same spelling as it is here in your variable window. You see, it starts with a capital letter G, also start with a capital letter G. So write it in your command as it appears in your variable window. So equals L. And you can see they bring us that. So we are going to go to another command which works like this, but for it, it browses. It shows you how data looks like. So we can use the command browse. You can write the whole word browse, or you can simply write br. So browse if age is greater than 45. And when you see browse, so they are bringing for us these participants. They all have age greater than 45. So to go back to your comments, you minimize there. Then we can also browse if age is equal. Every time you use if, use two equal sign, no matter which command you're using. That's why here, browse if age equal 45, you enter. And they are giving us participants with age 45. You can see here, they have given us participants with age 45 only. To go back to your commands window, you minimize. And then we can also browse. Let's try a categorical variable. Browse if gender equal female. So we want participants who are female. So they are able to bring for us. We are seeing only participants who are female. So that is it for browsing and listing. So you are going to another command called rename. Renaming is renaming. We want to give our variable another name. For example, our variable has been initially called age, as you can see it. As you can see it here. So you want to rename it age of the participants. You simply do rename age and you just write your other name of the variable. Remember, name of the variable should not have space in it. If you want to separate the words, you can simply use the underscore. So I can use underscore and give it a longer name, age of participants. So I want this age to be renamed age of participants, and my command is going to be that. So and as you can see, it is renamed. So you can rename gender, you can rename any variable, and you give it another name. We can also do count, and also count goes with if. So we can do we can ask Stata count for us participants who are females. We can say count, so the command is count if gender is equal female. Mm. And it is telling us that the females are 310. We can say count if age of participants is greater than 45. Count if age of participants is greater than 45. And it's telling us participants whose age are greater than 45 are 343. So it can count for us. So the last command today is generate. But before we go, kindly subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section about what you want to learn next, what you like me to teach you, how we can make the channel better in case anything is not right or you want some improvements. And you also tap the bell just in case I upload any other video, you'll be able to see it right away. So another command, generate, and generate, it is generating. We are trying to create another variable. So we can generate a variable. Let me say a variable, generate a variable, I call it biostatistics. And I can equate it to dot. That means in that variable, they are going to be values, but when they have dots, so I enter. And when I come here, I'm going to see that my variable biostatistics is right there. And if I am to browse and I want to look at that variable biostatistics, you can see it has dots because I equated it to dots. Then I minimize as you saw. So we can duplicate a variable and name and give it another name. For example, gender. I can say when I want to duplicate, I can generate gender 2 equal to that first gender. And when I do that, that means I am duplicating the first gender. This gender 2 and gender 1, they are the same. It is the same variable, but with different names. So every time you want to duplicate a variable, for example, you don't want to do label define in the same variable, or you don't want to give values to the components of your variable in the same variable, you can always duplicate it. I also have a video on changing categorical to string variables where we use generate command. Also refer to it. Thank you so much for listening. Those are the commands we've learned today. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Also share with your friends who'd like to learn Stata and SPSS. Thank you for listening.